Confirmation in the last few minutes as I was running through the classifiers that is now officially a Arsenal player. The medicals passed earlier today. Personal terms were agreed. That news broke around about 3 hours ago. But in the last few minutes, news confirmed, is a gunner. He has made...
In a social media post that has ignited the footballing world, transfer authority Fabrizio Romano has officially signalled the end of the winter's most high-profile saga with his trademark catchphrase, "Rodrygo to Arsenal, here we go." The announcement comes after the Brazilian winger successfully completed all stages of his medical examination in London earlier this morning, clearing the final hurdle for his move from Real Madrid to the Emirates. The deal, which Romano describes as a masterpiece of negotiation, is understood to be worth a staggering £87 million, €100 million, in guaranteed fees plus add-ons. According to the report, Arsenal and Real Madrid reached a total agreement in the early hours of Wednesday, following a final round of talks between sporting director Andrea Berta and the Madrid hierarchy. Rodrygo has signed a long-term contract that will keep him in North London until June 2031. Romano's update confirmed that the medical tests were perfect, with no issues found during the intensive physical assessments at the Samba Realty Training Centre. This was a crucial step for the Gunners, who wanted to ensure their record investment was ready to contribute immediately to their Premier League title charge. The player is now at the club's headquarters, finalising the last details of his media unveiling. The "Here we go" marks the culmination of months of groundwork laid by Mikel Arteta. Sources close to the deal suggest that Arteta held several private video calls with Rodrygo, convincing him that he would be the central figure in Arsenal's tactical evolution. While Real Madrid manager Xabi Alonso was reportedly reluctant to lose the player mid-season, the sheer scale of Arsenal's bid and the player's desire for a primary role made the move inevitable. Tactically, Romano notes that Rodrygo's versatility was the primary driver for the deal. Capable of playing across the entire front line, the 25-year-old gives Arsenal the world-class depth they have craved. His arrival is seen as a direct response to Manchester City's recent squad reinforcements, signalling that the Gunners are no longer content with being contenders, they are playing for total dominance. The financial structure of the deal is also historic. By shattering their previous transfer record, the £105 million paid for Declan Rice, Arsenal have firmly established themselves in the elite bracket of global spenders. Romano highlighted that the payment structure is favourable for Arsenal, allowing them to remain compliant with profit and sustainability rules while still securing a Galactico-level talent. Fans have already begun gathering outside the Emirates, hoping for a glimpse of the Brazilian international. The social media engagement following Romano's tweet has broken records for the club, with the "Here we go" post garnering over 500,000 likes in its first hour. The excitement is not just about the player's skill, but what his signing represents, a shift in the global football hierarchy. In Madrid, the reaction is one of bittersweet farewell. Rodrygo departs the Bernabeu as a hero of the Decimo Quarta, a player whose clutch goals in the Champions League are already part of club lore. However, with Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr. occupying the headlines, Rodrygo's move to London is viewed by Spanish pundits as a brave step to secure his own legacy. Romano also shed light on the final hours of the deal, revealing that Al Hilal and Paris Saint-Germain made last-ditch attempts to hijack the transfer. However, Rodrygo's mind was made up, he was only interested in the Premier League and the Arteta project. This personal preference was key in ensuring the negotiations didn't descend into a bidding war. The Brazilian contingent at Arsenal played a subtle but significant role. Gabriel Magalhães and Gabriel Martinelli were reportedly in constant contact with their international teammate, selling him on the culture of the club and the lifestyle in London. This Samba connection is expected to help Rodrygo integrate into the squad at lightning speed. As the official club announcement nears, the focus shifts to when the new signing will make his debut. With a massive clash against Manchester United looming, the timing of the "Here we go" couldn't be better. Romano suggests that the player will be registered in time to be part of the matchday squad, potentially making an appearance from the bench. Behind the scenes, the Arsenal marketing department is working overtime. Pre-recorded footage of Rodrygo in the new home kit is ready for release, and the Rodrygo 11 shirts are expected to set new sales records for the club's online store. The commercial impact of a player with his global following is a significant secondary win for the Arsenal board. The signing also serves as a massive boost for Mikel Arteta's authority within the club. Having identified Rodrygo as his dream target last summer, the manager's ability to finally secure his man demonstrates the total alignment between the coaching staff and the ownership. It is a moment of total synergy for a club that spent years in a state of transition. Fabrizio Romano concluded his report by stating that this is only the beginning for Arsenal's ambitious plans. With Rodrygo now officially a Gunner, the message to the rest of Europe is clear: North London is the new home of the world's elite. The process has moved from building to conquering, and the Brazilian superstar is the crown jewel of that ambition.